MySQL or Postgres? If you're trying to figure out which database is right for your project, stick around because we're going to break down the strengths and weaknesses of each database. First up, MySQL. So MySQL has been a go-to relational database for decades now, and there's a reason for that. It's simple, it's fast, and incredibly reliable for a wide range of applications. MySQL's simplicity is one of its biggest advantages. The learning curve is minimal, which makes it accessible for beginners while still being powerful enough for experienced developers. It's also particularly strong in read-heavy operations thanks to its efficient use of indexing and caching mechanisms like query caching. And this makes MySQL an excellent choice for web applications where you need to scale quickly without getting bogged down in database configuration. And that's why companies like Facebook, Twitter, or now X, and Airbnb have all used MySQL at various stages of their development. So if your application relies heavily on read operations, such as fetching user data or serving content dynamically, MySQL's speed can be a game changer for you. Next, let's talk about MySQL's tooling and ecosystem. So MySQL's ecosystem is also a big plus. With tools like MySQL Workbench and extensive community support, you have a lot of resources at your disposal. So whether if it's backup solutions, performance monitoring, or data migration, there's a robust set of tools available when it comes to MySQL. Now let's talk about the power of Postgres. So Stack Overflow rated Postgres as literally the most popular relational database used around the world today. Now let's see why. If you need more advanced features, Postgres might be up your alley. Postgres is often praised for its advanced features and standards compliance. It offers support for things like common table expressions, window functions, and full ACID compliance across the board. So if your application requires complex queries, heavy data processing, or advanced data types like JSON-B or arrays, Postgres is where it really does shine. Now, another area where Postgres excels is in data integrity. It's fully ACID compliant, meaning that you can trust it to handle complex transactions reliably. Now, this is especially important in industries like finance or healthcare, where data accuracy and reliability are non-negotiable. And even when it comes to extensibility, Postgres is also incredibly extensible, if that makes sense. You can add custom functions, define your own data types, and even write stored procedures in multiple programming languages. This flexibility in Postgres will allow you to tailor the database to your specific needs in ways that MySQL doesn't currently allow. And because of these features, Postgres is often the choice for enterprise applications, complex analytic platforms, or any project where data integrity and compliance are paramount. Hence why it's the #1 used relational database in the world. Now, if you're dealing with large-scale data operations or need to enforce complex business rules directly at the database level, Postgres is honestly kind of hard to beat. So then, how do you choose between MySQL and Postgres? It's a tough decision, right? I think it really boils down to what you need from your database. If your project is focused on high performance and simpler data operations, especially in read-heavy environments, MySQL is your best bet. It's quicker to set up, easier to manage, and has a lower operational overhead. For startups and smaller projects, the combination of speed and simplicity is hard to beat. On the other hand, if you're dealing with complex queries, if you need robust data integrity, or plan to scale in terms of complexity rather than just size, I think Postgres offers the tools and features that you need. Right? I think Postgres is particularly well suited for applications that require a high level of data correctness and compliance with industry standards. Now, before I wrap up, I want to quickly mention TidyB2. If you're a fan of MySQL simplicity, but find yourself needing the scalability and advanced features that Postgres offers, TidyB might be worth looking into. It's MySQL compatible, but designed to scale horizontally, making it a good option if you're planning to grow your project significantly. To sum it up, both MySQL and Postgres have their strengths, and the right choice depends on your project's needs. MySQL offers speed and simplicity, while Postgres provides advanced features and robustness. And if you ever find yourself needing to scale beyond what these databases offer individually, there's always TidyB as an option. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll get back to you ASAP.